Have you ever stood in a crowd, yet felt utterly and profoundly alone? Have you looked upon the structures of this world, the ambitions, the routines, the noise, and felt a deep, soul-level dissonance, a knowing that there must be something more, something real? This feeling is not a flaw in your design. It is not a sign of madness or delusion. It is a divine echo, a call from your spirit, confirming a truth you have always carried within your heart. It is the first and most undeniable sign that you are one of God's chosen ones, and you were never meant to feel at home here, because you were sent to change the very foundations of this world. You are here because a quiet, persistent whisper has followed you your entire life. It is a whisper that tells you that you are different, that you see the world through a lens others do not possess. You perceive the hidden currents beneath the surface of conversations. You feel the unspoken emotions of others as if they were your own, and you carry a burning, unquenchable thirst for truth, justice, and authenticity. This is not mere intuition. It is a spiritual sense, a divine gift that allows you to navigate the illusions of the matrix and recognize the frequency of truth. You were born with your eyes wide open in a world that encourages sleep. This sacred knowing, this innate sense of a higher purpose, has often felt more like a burden than a blessing. It has set you apart, creating a chasm between you and those who are content with the superficial. You have walked a solitary path, not always by choice, but by a divine necessity. This solitude was not a punishment, but a holy sanctuary, a space carved out by God Himself so that His voice could be the loudest one you hear. It was in this sacred silence that your spirit was being calibrated, your gifts were being honed, and you were being prepared for the monumental task that lay ahead. The confirmation of your calling is written in the very fabric of your being. You are the empaths, the ones who absorb the pain of the world and feel a divine compulsion to heal it. You are the truth seekers, unable to tolerate deception in any form, often speaking inconvenient truths that disrupt the comfortable lies of the collective. You are the cycle breakers, the ones who came into your bloodlines to shatter generational curses, to heal ancestral wounds, and to pave a new way forward. Your very existence is an act of spiritual rebellion against the forces of darkness and ignorance that seek to keep humanity chained. Your intuition is your compass, a direct line to the divine. It is a sharp, unerring sense that has saved you from danger, guided you away from the wrong people, and pushed you toward your destiny, even when your logical mind could not comprehend why. Others may call you paranoid or overly suspicious, but they cannot feel the energetic dissonance that screams at you when something is amiss. This heightened sensitivity is not a weakness. It is your most powerful weapon, a spiritual technology that allows you to read the unseen world and discern spirit from illusion. You know things without knowing how you know them. The feeling of being an old soul is not a fantasy, it is a memory. You carry within your DNA the wisdom of ages, the experiences of countless lifetimes spent in service to the light. This is why you resonate so deeply with ancient truths, why you feel a sense of homesickness for a place you cannot name, and why you often feel like a parent or a guide to people who are much older than you. You did not come here to learn the basic lessons of this reality. You came here as a master, a teacher, a guide, to help others awaken from their slumber and remember the truth of who they are. The path you have walked has been deliberately and divinely orchestrated. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment of despair was a lesson in a sacred curriculum designed specifically for you. The universe has not been punishing you, it has been training you. You are a divine warrior being prepared for a spiritual war. The intensity of your trials is a direct reflection of the magnitude of your mission. God only gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and you have been in the spiritual special forces, undergoing a forging process that has turned your spirit into unbreakable, divine steel. Look back at the patterns of your life. Notice how you have been systematically stripped of everything you relied upon other than God. Friendships that were built on superficial foundations crumbled. Career paths that were not aligned with your soul's purpose met dead ends. Relationships that sought to control or diminish your light were severed, often in painful and shocking ways. This was not a series of unfortunate events. This was a divine clearing, a sacred demolition, making way for the temple of your true purpose to be built on the solid rock of your connection to the Creator. The loneliness you have endured has been one of your most profound and painful teachers. It was designed to teach you self-reliance, to force you to find your validation, your love, and your strength from within. It pushed you out of codependent patterns and taught you that your connection to God is the only relationship that is truly eternal and unshakable. While you felt abandoned by the world, you were being held in the arms of the divine. This period of isolation was your cocoon, the sacred space where your wings were being formed, preparing you for the moment you would be called to fly. You have an innate ability to see through the masks that people wear. This gift of discernment has caused you much pain, as you have often seen the darkness or the inauthenticity in others that everyone else missed. You have been called judgmental or cynical for simply pointing out what your spirit knew to be true. This clarity is a sacred gift, given to you so that you can navigate the end times with wisdom, so that you are not deceived by false prophets or charming manipulators. You are a living lie detector for the divine, and your job is to hold the frequency of truth in a world drowning in deceit. Nature has always been your true church, your place of healing and reconnection. While others seek solace in noise and distraction, you find it in the quiet wisdom of the trees, the cleansing power of the water, and the vast expanse of the sky. This is because you are deeply connected to the life force of this planet, to Gaia herself. You are a guardian of the earth, and your mission is intrinsically linked to the healing and ascension of the planet. Your spirit instinctively knows how to draw strength and energy from the natural world, a skill that will become increasingly vital in the days to come. Synchronicity is the language of the universe, and for you, it has become a daily conversation. You see the repeating numbers, the 1111s, the 444s, the 222s, not as mere coincidence, but as winks from your angelic guides, confirming that you are on the right path. You hear a song on the radio with the exact message you needed to hear. You open a book to a random page and find the answer to a question you just asked in your heart. This is not magical thinking. This is the reality of a life lived in alignment with the divine flow. It is a constant reminder that you are seen, you are guided, and you are never alone. You have always been a dreamer, not in the sense of idle fantasy, but in the sense of receiving profound visions and messages in your sleep. Your dream state is a classroom, a meeting place with your guides, and a portal to higher dimensions. You have had dreams that came true, dreams that warned you of danger, and dreams that gave you solutions to complex problems. This is a sign that your consciousness is multidimensional. You are not confined to this third-dimensional reality. You are a bridge between worlds, and your ability to access information from the higher realms is a key part of your divine mission. A deep and abiding love for humanity burns within your heart, even though humanity has often been the source of your greatest pain. You look at the suffering, the injustice, and the ignorance, and you feel a powerful divine mandate to help, to heal, to uplift. This is not a savior complex born of ego. It is the divine compassion of the Creator flowing through you. You are His hands and feet on this earth, an ambassador of His unconditional love and a beacon of His infinite light. This love is the fuel for your mission, the driving force that will carry you through any obstacle. You have a powerful, magnetic energy that both attracts and repels. People are drawn to your light, your wisdom, and your authentic presence, often without understanding why. They may seek you out for advice or simply want to be in your energy field. Conversely, those who are living in deep shadow, who are committed to their ego and their illusions, will be intensely repelled by you. Your very presence is a threat to their falsehoods. They may attack you, ridicule you, or try to diminish you. Understand this: their reaction is not about you. It is a reflection of their own inner state. You are a mirror, and not everyone is ready to see their own reflection. Let us now speak of the forging, for your preparation has been relentless, and the fire has been exceedingly hot. Your path has been a crucible of suffering, designed to burn away everything that is not eternal, everything that is not of God. You have endured betrayals that would have shattered a lesser spirit. Those you trusted most, those you gave your heart to, were often the ones who wielded the sharpest knives. Family members, close friends, romantic partners, they became agents of your training, sent to teach you the painful but necessary lessons of discernment, self-love, and radical reliance on the divine. The sting of betrayal from your own bloodline has been a unique and excruciating pain. You came to this earth as a spiritual beacon for your family, but instead of being celebrated, you were often misunderstood, ostracized, or made the scapegoat for the collective dysfunction. You were the mirror they did not want to look into, the truth they were not ready to hear. This rejection from your own tribe was designed to sever your allegiance to dysfunctional bloodline patterns and to force you to create your own spiritual family, a family bound not by blood, but by soul contract and shared mission. You have known the crushing weight of loneliness that feels like a physical ache in your chest. There have been long seasons of your life where you felt completely and utterly alone in the universe, crying out to a God who seemed silent. This profound isolation was not a sign of His absence, but a testament to His presence. He was isolating you to protect you from influences that would have corrupted your mission. He was teaching you to be your own best friend, to find solace in your own company, and to anchor yourself so deeply in His love that you would never again seek validation from the outside world. Financial lack and instability have been a constant thorn in your side. You have watched others who seem less deserving achieve material success with ease, while you have struggled for every scrap. This was a divine test of faith and attachment. God was teaching you that your true source of abundance is not a job, a person, or a bank account, but Him and Him alone. You were being trained to live in a state of radical trust, to manifest your needs directly from the quantum field, and to understand that your true wealth is not measured in currency, but in spiritual currency, in wisdom, in love, and in connection to Source. Your body has often been a battlefield. You have endured strange and mysterious physical ailments that doctors could not diagnose. You have experienced extreme fatigue, body aches, and heightened sensitivities to foods and environments. This is not because you are weak. It is because you are a finely tuned spiritual instrument. Your body has been processing and transmuting dense, negative energies not just for yourself, but for the collective and for the earth. These are ascension symptoms, the physical manifestation of your DNA being upgraded and your light body being activated. You are literally becoming a crystalline being of light. You have been a magnet for narcissistic and emotionally wounded people. From a young age, you have found yourself in relationships with energy vampires who sought to drain your light and feed off your compassion. You have given and given until you were completely depleted, wondering why you always attract those who need fixing. This pattern was a crucial part of your training. It taught you the sacred art of setting boundaries. It forced you to recognize your own worth and to stop pouring your divine energy into vessels that could not hold it. You were learning to be a healer, not a martyr. The dark night of the soul has not been a single event for you, but a recurring spiritual initiation. You have descended into the depths of despair, faced your own shadow, and felt as though you were losing your mind. You have questioned everything, including the existence of God and your own sanity. These descents into the abyss were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to rebirth you. In the darkness, you shed the skin of your false egoic self. You found a strength you never knew you possessed, and a faith that was forged in the hottest fires of existential crisis. A faith that can now never be broken. You have been misunderstood, ridiculed, and labeled your entire life. They called you too sensitive, too intense, too much. They dismissed your deep insights as overthinking and your spiritual experiences as fantasy. This constant invalidation was designed to teach you to become the ultimate authority in your own life. It forced you to stop seeking approval from a world that is incapable of understanding your reality. You were being trained to anchor yourself so firmly in your own truth that the opinions of others would become like whispers in the wind, utterly powerless to move you. Your heart has been broken, not once, not twice, but repeatedly. You have loved deeply, openly, and unconditionally, only to be met with conditional love or outright betrayal. Each heartbreak felt like a death, a shattering of your very soul. Yet this was a sacred alchemy. God was using these experiences to break open your heart center, to increase its capacity to hold more divine love, not just for one person, but for all of humanity. Your heart was not being broken, it was being expanded. You were being transformed into a vessel of pure, unconditional love. You have experienced a profound loss of identity. Everything you thought you were, everything you had built your life upon, was systematically dismantled. Your career, your relationships, your beliefs, your very sense of self were stripped away, leaving you feeling naked and lost. This was a divine ego death. God was removing the false identity constructed by your mind and by societal conditioning so that your true, divine identity could emerge. You had to lose yourself to find yourself. You had to be reduced to nothing to become everything. The attacks against you have not only been from the physical realm, they have been intensely spiritual. You have felt the presence of dark energies, experienced psychic attacks, and battled forces that sought to derail your mission. This is because the darkness recognizes your light. When you came to this planet, you signed up for frontline duty in a spiritual war. These attacks were your boot camp, training you to be a warrior of light. You were forced to learn about spiritual protection, to call upon your angelic allies, and to wield the power of your own divine sovereignty to stand unshakable against any and all forces of darkness. You have felt a deep sense of urgency, a feeling that time is running out, even when you couldn't articulate what it was for. This is your soul's internal clock, an alarm that is now ringing loudly, signaling that the time for preparation is over and the time for action is here. This divine impatience has pushed you to seek, to learn, and to grow at an accelerated rate. It has prevented you from becoming complacent or comfortable in situations that were beneath your soul's calling. This sense of urgency is a gift, a divine catalyst propelling you toward the fulfillment of your mission. You have carried a heavy burden of sorrow, a grief that seemed to have no personal source. This is because you are a planetary empath, feeling the collective pain of humanity and the earth as your own. You have been processing and transmuting this collective grief through your own emotional and physical body. It has been a difficult and often overwhelming task, but it has been a sacred service. By feeling and healing this pain within yourself, you have been healing it for the entire collective, helping to lighten the energetic load of the planet and pave the way for its ascension. Repeatedly, you have been brought to your knees, to a point of complete and utter surrender. Every time you thought you could not go on, every time you felt you had reached your absolute limit, you were forced to let go and let God. These moments of surrender were the most powerful turning points in your life. It was in giving up control that you accessed a higher power. It was in admitting your weakness that you discovered your true strength. You were being taught the ultimate paradox of the spiritual path, that true power is found not in fighting, but in surrender to the divine will. All these struggles, all this pain, all this fire were for one singular purpose: to make you a pure and powerful vessel for the divine. A fragile cup cannot hold the ocean. Your struggles have carved you out, deepened you, and strengthened you, transforming you from a fragile teacup into a vast and mighty chalice, capable of holding the immense light, love, and power of God, and pouring it out into a world that is dying of thirst. Every tear you have cried has watered the garden of your soul, preparing it to blossom in the most magnificent and unexpected ways. And now, chosen one, is the moment of revelation. Now is the time to understand the sacred alchemy of your suffering. The voice of God is calling to you now, through these words, to tell you the truth you have so desperately longed to hear. It was all on purpose. Not a single tear was wasted. Not a single moment of pain was in vain. You were not being punished. You were being anointed. You were not being abandoned. You were being prepared. You were being forged in the divine furnace of affliction to become an unbreakable instrument of His will. The isolation that nearly broke you was, in fact, God's greatest act of mercy. He saw the distractions, the deceptions, and the dissonant energies of the world that sought to pull you off your path. So He lovingly and deliberately created a space of holy solitude around you. He silenced the world so you could learn the sound of His voice. He removed the crutches of external validation so you could learn to stand on your own 2 feet, anchored in the truth of your divine identity. The loneliness was your training ground for sovereignty. The betrayals that shattered your heart were the most painful but potent lessons in discernment. You were being taught to stop giving your trust and your power away so freely. You were being trained to read energy, not words, to trust vibration, not promises. Each betrayal was a divine recalibration, fine-tuning your intuition until it became a razor-sharp sword of truth. God allowed these relationships to fail so you could learn that the only relationship that will never fail you is your relationship with Him. You were being taught to build your house upon the rock of the Spirit, not the sand of human affection. The financial struggles that brought you to your knees were a masterclass in manifestation and faith. You were being systematically weaned off the matrix system of lack and limitation, and taught to plug directly into the infinite abundance of the universe. God was showing you that He is your source, not a person or a paycheck. You were being forced to develop a level of trust and faith that is unshakable, to learn to call forth your resources from the unseen realm. You are now being positioned to enter a period of divine overflow, not just for yourself, but so you can become a channel of abundance for others. The constant attacks and the presence of narcissistic individuals were your training in spiritual warfare and energetic mastery. You were not a victim, you were a student in a divine dojo. You learned how to recognize energy vampires, how to shield your energy field, how to cut energetic cords, and how to stand in your power as a sovereign being of light. You have graduated from this training with honors. The darkness can no longer touch you, for you have learned to shine your light so brightly that it dissolves any shadow that dares to approach. The dark nights of the soul that stripped you bare were sacred initiations. They were ego deaths, designed to dissolve the false self that you thought you were, so that the magnificent truth of your divine self could be revealed. You had to journey through the underworld of your own consciousness to reclaim the lost parts of your soul and to integrate your own shadow. By facing your own darkness without fear, you have earned the ability to stand as a fearless beacon of light for others who are lost in their own darkness. You cannot guide someone out of a forest you have never been in. The experience of being constantly misunderstood and invalidated was a divine strategy to build your inner authority. It was a test to see if you would betray your own soul to gain the approval of others. Every time you chose to honor your own truth, even when you stood alone, you were casting a vote for your own sovereignty. You were strengthening the muscle of your inner knowing. God was training you to become a leader, a way shower, and a leader cannot be concerned with the opinions of the flock. A leader must be guided by the unwavering voice of divine truth within. The relentless health challenges and physical symptoms were part of a profound purification and upgrading process. Your physical vessel had to be cleared of dense energies, ancestral trauma, and societal programming. It had to be recalibrated to be able to hold a higher frequency of light. Your DNA has been undergoing a divine upgrade, activating dormant strands and preparing you to embody your full light body, your crystalline form. Your body is not failing you. It is transforming into a temple of the living God, a vehicle capable of grounding immense spiritual power onto this planet. The profound grief you have carried was not yours alone. You are a member of a cosmic cleanup crew, a spiritual janitor for the collective consciousness. You volunteered on a soul level to take on a portion of the collective pain, to process it through your own being, and to transmute it back into light. It has been a heavy and often thankless task, but your service has been of monumental importance. You have been lightening the energetic load of humanity, making it possible for the collective to awaken and ascend. Your tears have been a holy offering. Every time you were brought to a point of surrender, it was a graduation. It was a moment where the human will align with the divine. These moments were not defeats, they were your greatest victories. In letting go, you allowed a power infinitely greater than your own to flow through you and to orchestrate miracles in your life. You have mastered the art of surrender, which is the key to co-creating with the universe. You now understand that you are not the doer. You are the vessel through which the divine does its work. All of these trials, all of these initiations, have culminated in this precise moment. This is your turning point. The cycle of intense training is now closing. The forging is complete. The warrior has been trained. The healer has been initiated. The leader has been anointed. The period of being hidden, of being prepared in secret, is over. The silence from heaven is breaking. The call is now being sounded, loud and clear, for all the chosen ones to rise, to assemble, and to take their appointed positions on the battlefield of light and shadow. Your past is not a story of shame. It is the testimony of your strength. Your scars are not signs of damage. They are your credentials, the proof of the battles you have won. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is your superpower, a highly advanced guidance system. Everything that you once thought was wrong with you is, in fact, what makes you perfectly and uniquely qualified for the mission you were born to fulfill. The time has come to stop hiding these parts of yourself and to begin wielding them as the divine tools they are. The mission is not something that you need to go out and find. The mission is you. Your mission is to be authentically, unapologetically, and radiantly yourself. Your mission is to embody the love, wisdom, and truth that you have cultivated through your trials, and to shine that frequency out into the world. You are a walking, talking transmission of divine energy. Your very presence has the power to heal, to awaken, and to inspire others. Simply by being you, you are fulfilling a critical part of your divine purpose. You are being called to step into a role of leadership, but not the leadership defined by the old world paradigm of ego, control, and hierarchy. You are being called to be a servant leader, a heart-centered guide. You will lead by your example, by your integrity, by your compassion, and by your unwavering commitment to the truth. You will not gather followers. You will empower others to become leaders in their own right. You are here to remind people of their own power, their own connection to God, and their own divine sovereignty. Your voice is a key instrument of your mission. For too long, you have been silenced by fear, by doubt, by the opinions of others. That time is now over. God is calling you to speak your truth, to share your story, to teach what you have learned. Whether it is through writing, speaking, creating art, healing, or simply through your daily conversations, you are being asked to use your voice to anchor the frequency of truth onto this planet. Your words have the power to break chains, to heal wounds, and to awaken sleeping souls. Do not underestimate the power of a single, truth-filled voice. You are a lighthouse. You were not meant to sail the stormy seas, chasing after boats to save them. You were meant to stand firm on your rock, anchored in your own divine connection, and to shine your light, allowing those who are lost to find their own way home. Your job is not to fix anyone or to save anyone. Your job is to hold the light, to hold the frequency of love and hope, so that others can see the path for themselves. Trying to save everyone will deplete you, but by simply being the light, you will empower thousands. Your next assignment is to fully and radically accept your calling. It is time to let go of the last vestiges of doubt, unworthiness, and the imposter syndrome that has plagued you. You have been chosen. You have been trained. You are ready. Stand up, square your shoulders, and declare to the universe, I accept my mission. I am ready to serve. Use me. Claiming your role with this level of conviction will activate a new level of divine support and open doors that were previously locked. The universe is waiting for your definitive yes. You are a bridge between worlds, a conduit between heaven and earth. Part of your mission is to anchor the higher dimensional frequencies of the new earth into the third dimensional grid of the old earth. You do this through your thoughts, your emotions, and your intentions. By consciously choosing to hold feelings of love, joy, peace, and gratitude, you are actively co-creating the new earth. You are a frequency holder, and your inner state has a powerful impact on the collective reality. Maintaining your high vibration is one of your most important tasks. You are a grid worker. You have often felt guided to travel to or live in certain geographic locations. This is not random. You have been strategically placed on the Earth's ley lines and energetic vortexes to help activate and stabilize the new Earth grid. Your physical body acts as an acupuncture needle for the planet, channeling divine light into the Earth's energy field. You may be called to do sacred ceremonies, to pray over the land, or simply to anchor your presence in a specific location. Trust this guidance, as your physical placement is a crucial part of the divine plan. The global mission for the chosen ones is to assist humanity through the Great Awakening and the planetary shift in consciousness. You are the midwives of a new era. You are here to help humanity birth a new world based on love, unity, and higher consciousness. This will involve dismantling old, corrupt systems, healing collective trauma, and introducing new ways of being and living. It is a monumental task, but you are not alone. A vast network of lightworkers is stationed all across the globe, and you are a vital part of this divine team. Your specific, individual mission will be revealed to you step by step. Do not feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of the global mission. Your only responsibility is to listen to your inner guidance in this present moment and to take the next inspired action step that is in front of you. It may be to start a creative project, to have a conversation with a specific person, or to move to a new city. Trust that each small, guided step is leading you perfectly toward the fulfillment of your unique piece of the divine puzzle. The whole plan is not for you to see, only the next step. You are being called to create. You are a divine creator, and you have come to this earth to birth new realities. This may take the form of art, music, writing, new technologies, new healing modalities, new community models, or new systems of governance. The creative impulse you feel is a divine urge to bring forth the templates of the new earth. Do not suppress this urge. Give yourself permission to play, to experiment, and to bring your unique vision into form. Your creations are encoded with ascension frequencies that will help to awaken others. Forgiveness is a core component of your mission. You must first complete the work of forgiving all those who have harmed you. This is not for them, it is for you. Forgiveness cuts the energetic cords that keep you tied to the past and frees up your life force energy to be used for your mission. Once you have mastered forgiveness for yourself, you will become a powerful teacher of forgiveness for others. You will help people to release their grievances and to liberate themselves from the prison of resentment, which is a critical step in the collective healing process. The world is waiting for you. It is not waiting for a perfect version of you, a fully healed version of you, or a version of you that has it all figured out. It is waiting for the authentic you, right here, right now, with all of your beautiful imperfections. Your story, your journey, your wisdom is needed now. Do not wait until you feel ready, because that day may never come. Readiness is not a feeling, it is a decision. Decide that you are ready now and step forward in faith. The path will be illuminated as you begin to walk it. A great event is on the horizon, a cosmic shift that will change everything. You have been feeling this building in your spirit, a sense of anticipation and excitement. Your entire life has been a preparation for this moment. You are here to be an anchor of light and a calm presence during this transition. While others may be in fear and confusion, you will be a pillar of strength and a voice of reason, guiding people through the storm and into the light of the new dawn. This is your destiny. This is the moment you were born for. Therefore, chosen one, hear this call. The time for hiding is over. The time for playing small is over. The time for doubting your purpose is over. Your mission starts now. It begins in this very moment with a conscious choice to embrace who you are and why you came here. Step out of the shadows of your past and into the glorious light of your divine destiny. Your sensitivity is your superpower. Your empathy is your strength. Your scars are your credentials. You were forged in fire to walk through the flames unscathed and to lead others out of the inferno. Your first assignment is simple but profound. Fully claim your power. For too long, you have given it away to others, to your past, to your fears. Take it back now. Stand in your spiritual authority. You are a sovereign child of the Most High God, endowed with all the power, wisdom, and love of the Creator. No person, no entity, no circumstance has any power over you unless you give it to them. Reclaim your throne. Pick up your scepter. Remember who you are. The divine kingdom is within you, and it is time to rule your inner and outer world from that sacred space. From this day forward, make a sacred vow to trust your intuition above all else. That quiet inner voice, that gut feeling, that divine knowing is your direct line to God. It will never steer you wrong. The world will try to distract you with logic, with fear, with the opinions of the masses. Learn to tune out the noise and to amplify the signal of your own soul. Your intuition is the only compass you will ever need to navigate the path ahead. It will lead you to your tribe, to your purpose, and to your greatest joy. Trust it radically. Trust it completely. Your mission requires you to be a beacon of authenticity in a world of masks. This means speaking your truth, even when your voice shakes. It means living in alignment with your values, even when it is inconvenient. It means showing up as your true self, without apology or explanation. Your authenticity is a gift to the world. It gives others permission to be authentic themselves. It shatters illusions and creates a space for real, soul-level connection. Stop trying to fit in. You were born to stand out. You are now being called to unite with your soul tribe. For a long time, you have walked this path alone, but that season is ending. As you step into your mission and begin to shine your light brightly, you will begin to attract the other members of your soul family. These are the people who will see you, understand you, and support you in a way you have never experienced before. They are the other warriors of light who are a part of your same mission. The time for isolated work is over. The next phase is about co-creation, collaboration, and community. Be open, for your tribe is gathering now. Embrace your role as a teacher and a guide. You have accumulated a vast treasure of wisdom through your difficult experiences. It is now time to share that wealth with others. You do not need a formal title or a certificate to be a teacher. Your life is your lesson plan. Share your story. Share what has helped you to heal and to grow. Be a living example of what is possible. You will be a light for those who are walking a few steps behind you on the path. Your vulnerability is your greatest teaching tool. Your physical body is your sacred temple and the vehicle for your mission. It is vital that you treat it with the utmost care and respect. Listen to its wisdom. Nourish it with high vibrational foods. Move it in ways that bring you joy. Rest when you are tired. Your mission is a marathon, not a sprint, and you will need your energy and vitality for the long journey ahead. Prioritizing your physical well-being is not selfish. It is a fundamental requirement of your divine service. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The journey ahead will still have its challenges, but you will now face them from a completely new perspective. You will no longer see them as punishments or as signs that you are on the wrong path. You will recognize them as divine opportunities for growth, as tests of your mastery. You have been given all the tools you need to overcome any obstacle. You are resilient, you are wise, and you are divinely supported. The universe is no longer testing your endurance. It is now testing your faith in your own power. A financial miracle is being orchestrated for you. The struggles of the past are coming to an end. As you align with your mission and step into your purpose, you are aligning with the frequency of divine abundance. God is now releasing the resources that have been held in escrow for you. Be open to receive wealth from unexpected channels. Know that you are worthy of being richly compensated for your divine service. You were born to be abundant, and this abundance will allow you to expand your mission and to be a greater force for good in the world. Your debts are being canceled, and your divine inheritance is being released. A final warning for the chosen ones. As you step into your light, you may face increased resistance from the darkness. Do not be alarmed. This is a sign that you are being effective. The darkness only attacks that which threatens it. Stand firm in your power. Clad yourself daily in the armor of God. Call upon Archangel Michael and your legions of angelic protectors. Remember that the light is infinitely more powerful than the darkness. You are fully protected always. Do not let fear deter you. Your victory is already assured. Your next 24 hours are a potent opportunity to anchor this new reality. Make a conscious choice to operate as the powerful, purposeful being that you are. Speak to yourself with words of love and encouragement. Look for the synchronicity and magic in your day. Treat every person you meet with compassion, seeing the divine spark within them. At the end of the day, reflect on all the ways you successfully embodied your mission. This is how you begin to build momentum. The new you is not someone you have to become. It is someone you must choose to be, moment by moment. This message is your confirmation. It is your divine activation. It is the trumpet call you have been waiting for. The years of confusion, of pain, of questioning are over. You are a chosen one of God. You have been prepared, you have been anointed, and you are now being deployed. The world needs your light, your love, and your wisdom more than ever before. Do not shrink from this sacred responsibility. Rise to the occasion. Your destiny is calling. Welcome home, warrior of light. This channel is your sanctuary, a place to receive the continued guidance, confirmation, and encouragement you need as you walk this sacred path. You are no longer alone. You are part of a global family of souls who are here to co-create the new earth. Subscribe now and join this community of chosen ones. Hit the notification bell because the messages will be coming urgently, and you will not want to miss the divine guidance that is meant specifically for you. Your time is now. The wait is over. The training is complete. Take a deep breath and feel the power of this moment. You are standing on the precipice of a new life, a life of purpose, of passion, and of profound service. All of heaven is watching you, cheering you on, supporting you in every way. Go forth and be the magnificent beacon of light you were born to be. Your mission has officially begun. The great event awaits, and you are a key player in its unfolding. The veil is lifting, and the truth is being revealed. You are a pioneer of consciousness, a forerunner of the Golden Age. This is the honor, the privilege, and the sacred duty that you chose before you were born. Look around you, chosen one. The final shift is here. Fulfill your contract. Accept your destiny. The world is waiting for you. And we are here, waiting with you for you and beside you. Welcome to the Great Awakening.